Hello everybody, today's July 2nd, 2014. Thanks for joining me today on the Moneybag 73 channel. Well, I told you I wanted to show you some charts, so I'm going to try and do that real quick here. This is a macrotrends.net, and I found this chart that I thought that a lot of you would like to see. This is the gold to the monetary base ratio. So I had someone asking me if he should purchase some gold at a party I was at recently, and I said, well, let me show you this one graph and I'll let you decide for yourself, because I see gold as money. It's the people that don't see it as money, they just see it as a commodity, that have a problem with purchasing gold. They just think that, oh, it's way overpriced, used to be $300-400, and you know, they're just using their general knowledge of the gold price and the market, and they really don't know what they're talking about. Well, you look at this chart here. Back when gold went over 800, 1980, in relation to the monetary base, you can see the difference between now. We're at the lowest point in 100 years. You see here when all the gold was stolen from the citizens in 1933, and then they revalued gold, which drove the value of the dollar down, I think, around 40%. We had this high mark here as well as we did in 1980. But look where we're at now. I mean, they've taken the monetary base from 800 billion in 07 up to 4 trillion. So the base money is at 4 trillion that they private corporation called the Federal Reserve has created out of thin air, and you got the gold ratio to the monetary base here at the lowest point. So this is an extremely informational chart, extremely good chart with a lot of information just by looking right here at this one point, as far as whether it's a good time to turn some paper nothings into gold or not. So I wanted to show you that chart. Oh, and also there's a lot of good charts on here. I'll put a link to this site. There's stock market cycles, Dow to gold ratios. There's Fed balance sheet to gold price, where you can see the gold price is shot down now after they've kind of ran together over the last 5-6 years, and this here continues racing on up. So you know, the indication that this won't turn back around and try and catch up is not very likely. But anyhow, I mean, it is going to be turning up to catch up. So really good site I found here. I thought you guys would like to check out. I wanted to touch on King World News has some charts here. As far as silver, this is the breakout that I've been waiting for myself. You got this baseline here which goes back to the highs in 2010. And then we have a triple bottom here, which is a good indication of a turnaround. And the continuance of the bull market. I don't believe this is a bear market. I believe this is a bull market correction. But I don't even look at silver as an investment. And that's what, you know, a lot of the professionals who use these charts, traders, are looking at this as an investment or a trade. It's long-term wealth preservation for me, but since I follow the silver market, I still look at these charts. So you have a breakout here of a long-term trend line all the way back to when it peaked around $50 an ounce. That's a clear breakthrough with this triple bottom, so this is a really good indication that we're going to continue to move up. I mean, I think I did a video back here where it appeared that we were going to break this trend line, and then it just got slammed down, you know, another 50%, 40, 50%. So anyhow, very good indication that not a bad time to pick up some silver here. This is another chart showing how it ran up 100%, and then it dropped about 50%, and then it ran up a couple of 100%, dropped down 60%, then it had like a 500% run up, 60% drop. So they're, you know, they're saying it's possible we have another 500% run up. We'd be up around $100 an ounce. Very possible. Also possible that we head down and take off the other direction. Not as likely in my opinion, but the reason I say that is it's stuff like this. This was Cartel dumps 1.5 times U.S. annual silver production on the futures market in 5 minutes. See, you have a paper market which is controlling the price. And demand for physical silver is high. I've been documenting that. I'm not going to go in to try and talk about the demand. The demand has remained high. The U.S. Mint continues to set records. The demand, I think it was it 5,000 ton demand in India? I mean, the demand has just been so incredible. But then you'll have things like this. Oh yeah, nice little orderly supply and demand market here. 1.5 times U.S. annual silver production dumped on the market. That's real nice little orderly supply and demand market there. Just kidding. And then I put in Silver Doctors Cartel dumps because I know they entitled it a lot with the cartel dumps. So I searched that, and we got 90 million ounces of paper silver dumped, probably in like 5-10 minutes. 102 million ounces dumped in 7 minutes. 225 million ounces dumped. That's a quarter. That's more. It's like 30% of annual production in the world dumped on the market. I mean, this is supply and demand. Come on. I mean, to me, this is clear manipulation. Some people, I don't know what they think when they see this. They just think that's a nice, orderly market. And here's these 1.5 times. So anyhow, anything's possible. We could start seeing some huge dumps on the market, and they could force this right back on down. So I don't know. I'm not in silver as an investment. I'm not a trader. I don't have 10 monitors here in and out of the market. I buy physical silver to protect what I've worked for my entire life, to protect my family from US dollar that's going to collapse at some point in the future. I don't know when. And my next video will be more proof that that's what we're looking towards. So look for my next video where I talk about the BRICS. They're going to have their meeting in a couple weeks. You just have to pay attention to what's going on, and it's obvious what's happening with the US dollar. I've been trying to get the word out for 5 years. So anyhow, I just wanted to bring up these charts. Thought these were some interesting charts here. That's about it. I'll talk to y'all soon.